Right, take a look at this city.
No, can't do it.
Royal Quarter. Well, that's where we need to go, but I don't want to even try it at a level as a level 1 character. Buried under leaflets is some sort of warning message, long faded. The door is stuck, but another talk should open it. This ancient cathedral is thick with dust. Nothing has stirred in here for years. This is probably not a good place to come to, but this old lectern is wobbly but still intact. A rotting book lies upon it, most of the passages unreadable. A single passage catches your eye as someone had written next to it, "Don't forget to bring some drink next time I leave the inner sanctum." Passage reads, "To find the way within, one must give to another's hand what one treasures most." Money? And then maybe the door opens. However, I don't even want to try it, even if it works. Again, first level character, don't know anything about anything. I haven't encountered anyone I can talk to. So, I don't want the repeat of the sewer situation. Probably should find... Ooh, it's a wizard's tower. Okay. Hello, wizard.
Greetings.
The tainted before you stares at you with red-rimmed eyes. "You will leave at once." "Sorry, I'll be good." "Very well." He seems to relax somewhat. "Be gone and I shall spare you." Right. I think if we want to come here, we need to be much better or have business here. No markings of a wizard's tower. We have problems. We don't need to go out of our way to find more. Nice looking city landscape. Some banter. Seems like people moving from certain doors to others. Blocking my access. Bazaar.
Tis a long day.
Welcome to me little shop. He waves his arms over some rotting boxes about him. "Feast your eyes on the treasures of the multiverse." Okay. I have no idea what's valuable and what isn't. Everything's more or less just shit. Right, so I don't really have much funds. Even if I would sell everything, I'd probably have a few hundred gold pieces at most. So I'm gonna need money. Equipment offered is fairly bad too. They're selling my stuff, by the way.
Tis a long day. I could use a drink.
Right. This is all I have. Some of these items are at the very least are what I had in my on me and in my bags of holding.
Greetings to you.
The woman before you greets your arrival with a simple nod. Hello there, Cutter. What can I do for you? What do you sell here? Uh, the monks. Ooh, a whip. I don't have exotic weapon proficiency. Hmm. What are these? Demon Bane trap. So trap plans. Custom made traps. Orb of absorption. Magic staff. Ooh, Larin's harp. Useful by Bard. The harp itself provides a range of benefits to the player's allies, protecting against spells and other harmful effects for a short period of time. 1 use per day. Ring of the Trapper, Trapper's Apprentice. Said trap skill can be artificially raised through this item, so you can use the traps without being a trapper yourself. Paintings. Seaside, Portrait, Cityscape. Book of Artifice, 0 gold. This tome holds the plans for the various traps and items. They are used to construct devices in your workshop. So it doesn't cost anything. Catapult. Fine rod. Maybe we could add these to our little apartment, I suppose. Hmm.
Greetings to you.
Who are you? She smiles warmly. Most of the town knows me simply as the Tinker, but my name's Alicia. I repair knickknacks, construct what I can, and offer up blueprints for others as well. It looks like you have a lot of equipment for thieves here. True, I admit to a certain amount of business from those of a less savory reputation. Most of my clients are upstanding citizens, however, so I let the law be the judge of the rest. The Flame Quarter. Right. Doesn't exactly sound inviting. Card Emporium. Okay, what is this?
I greet you.
This effusive creature waves its arms about in a dizzying pattern of gestures, its facing sporting a wide grin. Welcome to the famed Tower of Omelas. See the grand size of the city below. Gaze downward at the city from far above. All for 10 jing. I'm not paying that. What's so special about this tower? The creature leans forward, eyebrows raised. Oh, there's a rousing history of struggle and intrigue, murder and betrayal. Once you've heard it, you will be driven to climb the tower and see the sight for yourself. Okay, what's the story? After our people were cast out of Sigil, some took it harder than others. So all the portals into the city were closed. Some felt that a more mundane approach to reaching the city might be possible. One of these was Zuril the Mad, who built the foundations of this tower. And no one was ever sure of the plan. Something involving hang gliding to the top of the spire or some such madness. In any case, he died in a horrible cabbage accident, and the city remodeled it as a tower. The third Lord of Omelas supposedly kept a mistress or two stashed away, and the fifth Lord of Omelas had his son banished to the tower. It was abandoned for some time after that until it was occupied by the Birdman of Omelas. Go on. Once the Birdman's task was done, he left Omelas. In the years between, the tower has been an opium den, a fishmonger's shop, and a brothel. 5 years ago, the Amelas Historical Society had it declared a historic landmark, and we've been charging admission to pay for the upkeep for the tower. Um, Never mind. I might come back when I'm not quite so poor. I mean, I should have bought a basic armor, by the way. There has to be a better shop in this place. The Saucy Celestial. Right. Not exactly a busy place. This disheveled bard looks downtrodden and drunk. Ugh, who's bothering me? He looks around with bleary eyes. The name's Jaina. Who are you? Me? Me? He yells, spittle spraying from his mouth. Why, it's Bobo, don't you know? Yeah, I've been pretending to be Bobo on a few occasions. You can't be Bobo because I'm Bobo. I don't want to go there. I said it like maybe once as a joke. I don't want to pretend that it's some kind of a big deal for my character. The hand job, mysterious spells. Is this place haunted or something? Certainly something wrong with it. Bobo the traveling minstrel with the firm buttocks. Stop it, stop it! He cries, obviously pained. I left Baron behind to try to escape the stories. Now they follow me even here. Is there nothing you can do? Nothing. He looks dejectedly at his drink. Nothing but drinking myself into a stupor. Have you considered changing your name? My dear father named me Bobo, rest his soul. He raises his glass in the general direction of an unseen spirit. I couldn't shame him now by changing that. Perhaps you could use this Bobo persona and make it your own? What do you mean? Give in to the lies? Take what fate has given you and use it. If the audience calls for bow details, give them what they want. A true bard would know that. Say, I never thought of it that way. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. He downs the last of his drink and flashes you a great smile. All the realm shall hear of the great Bobo. With a nod, he heads out the door. Good luck. 200 experience points. Valuable experience points. We pretty much doubled our current experience points amount. Yep. This type of it's a nice looking model for this place, but it also doesn't work super well with the top-down camera. Still, it's not like it's unusable. The bartender looks haggard, dark circles under his eyes. Hey, an actual breathing customer. What can I get you? What do you mean breathing? I'm not sure if you've noticed, but we've got a little infestation on our hands. Ghosts? You betcha. Started last week and it's been driving out customers ever since. He vigorously cleans off a bloody glass. Damn spirits. Have you called Ghostbusters yet? Haven't heard of that group. I'm using a shaman by the name of Stinky. Leading up after his mess takes a couple of days, but he knows his stuff. Unfortunately, he's booked for a month out. Maybe I can help? He shrugs. You're welcome to try. Any ideas where to start? He thinks for a moment. Well, you could check the cellar. The blood usually pools the most down there.
Like I say, always follow the trail of blood.
Right, at least we have a quest. I'm not sure if I want to follow a trail of blood when I basically have a stick and no armor. I'm much more worried about Talon having an armor. He might be able to achieve something. Also worth noting that if we talk to a few more people, we'll get the level up we need. Card Emporium, really. And they're blocking me, effectively. Go fuck yourselves. I'm seeing creature portraits, character portraits as pictures on those cards. Ooh. I have zero interest in playing. So I want to see if we have what options do we
I
have.
greet you.
This rather overweight Hinded shuffles through his shop, odd bits of food stuck into his scales. He gives you a condescending glance. What is it that you want? Stand there and rearrange your card. Deck management. Oh. Creatures destroy card wand. Stop managing deck. Move all cards into deck. Click for help. So it's another minigame. How do I exit this? Cards on your deck. Cards you own. What the fuck? Right. I'm not exactly a super fan of card games in the games anyway. I certainly don't intend to suffer through that kind of a minigame interface. It could be interesting. I don't want to find out. Seekers of Balance. Sounds like an organization. Spaki.
Well met.
The tainted before you raises his arms in welcome. Greetings, stranger. Who are you? I'm called Spaki of the Seekers of Balance. He smiles briefly, welcoming your presence.
Ah, I thought I could sense something about you. A calm serenity that spoke to your leadership.
He smiles, waving his hand as if dismissing pleasantries. Our order thinks little of titles, only results. Now, if I might have your name as well. We have a chance to be Bobo, but I don't think so.
The name's Jaina.
Why have you come here, Jaina?
Tell me about the Seekers of Balance.
When the Tainted were first made, our hearts were filled with the passions of the angels and the demons that rage in our blood. Many died, unable to resolve such great conflict. Others learned to survive by suppressing one aspect or the other, such as with the Radiant Way or the Order of the Flame.
But your people took a different path.
Though our race's origins are cloaked in mystery, we believe that it was done for a purpose. We feel that by achieving balance between our two halves, we can become greater than the sum of our parts. In all aspects of life, our order reflects this compromise, this symbiosis.
I cannot find anything to argue against, Spuggy. I do take the middle road.
The Seekers are not simply an order of philosophers. We take an active role in the struggle, trying to forge alliances and restore balance when we are able. Should you wish, Jaina, you may join our cause.
Um, no.
So, at least we know the three orders. But what's the point of picking a side in the first place? I mean, what are you gonna get from joining the order? Gate divers. This was recommended to us as a source of money. That's it? You're calling it quits? The last place you sent me was full of umberhulks. I was torn apart. Well then, you know the rule. Clean up before you go. I'm out of here. The tainted before you is covered in a mass of scars and cuts. Yep, what is it?
What exactly do you do here?
I am the overseer of the gate you see before you, sending the gate divers through and gathering up anything interesting they find.
I have some questions about it.
What do you want to know?
Why do they call it gate diving?
Well now, I don't rightly know. I've heard of pearl divers on some of the prime material planes. Probably the same sort of thing.
What places do you go to?
Why, you'll travel the plains, you will. He gestures wildly about. You might get a peek at Mount Celestia or swim in the elemental plane of water.
The plane, I know about the planes, I don't want to get into that. Sounds exciting. Hmm. Is it dangerous?
Dangerous? You'd be a bully sod if you weren't terrified every time you stepped through that gate. If it weren't for the fact that our people weren't nigh indestructible, we'd be walking into the lady's shadow.
Hmm. Yes, it is very, very dangerous. How much does it pay?
Well now, lass, a catcher would be swimming in jink working for me, that I admit. He shrugs apologetically. But you won't find any work more exciting, and it should keep you in your cups.
I'll consider it.
I think I do want to try it.
I want to be a gate diver.
So, Jaina, ready for a trip? Massive creature before you grins quite merrily. The big problem is that I still don't even have basic armor or anything. So while incredibly dangerous gate diving isn't, it should not be plan A at this point. It might be plan A if we want to get some cash, but our current money should be good enough for some basic things. What the fuck is this?
Oh, can't do it.
Radiant Quarter. Flame Quarter. Okay, Flame Quarter is for evil, Radiant Quarter for goody two shoes, and this is the central area. There's a Royal Quarter. So there aren't that many places we can go to. I'll visit the magic shop.
Oh, can't do it.
I wonder how safe we are in the royal quarters. But even then we're... fuck. Gate diving might be at least good initially. Maybe a single trip or two, easy trips to get going, get some money, then equip yourself, then think about where you want to stick your nose into.
Hello there.
Welcome, friend, to my humble shop. Why is it called a shop? He looks vaguely embarrassed. To be honest, it was one of many recommendations of a marketing consultant we brought in. It used to be called Skirmish's Magical Paraphernalia, but she thought it was a bit pretentious. I refuse to give up my brain in the jar, though. That's going too far. Okay, he literally has a brain in the jar there. I hear ya. Pretty soon they'll be wanting you to wear mystical robes and performing tricks for the tourists. True, true, friend. True, true, true. He smiles. Care to look around a bit? Most of my stock is what you'd find in any typical magic store. I do have a few special items as well as some rituals that can be used by all tainted. How do rituals work? He looks a bit surprised. I sell a few rituals that can be used to produce various magical effects. It takes spirit coin, so there's no memorizing necessary. Also, any tainted can use them regardless of magical aptitude. Yes, yes. Dazzler's attire. Shield of Spell Sword. No negative on your spell casting. Still 7,500, so yeah. Immunity to fear. Slot's eye. Normal light. Yeah, I've got nothing. Nothing to buy, nothing to sell. I think one of the bazaar might have had a normal armor. It certainly looks like that's pretty much what I have to take. Alternatively, try to join one of the factions. I probably would join the Flame Quarter faction. I mean, I am somewhat evil. Let's be fair about that, so I might be a better fit with them. Joining might give us some benefits too.
Greetings to you.
I'm looking for my child. He looks apologetic. Hurry, friend, I haven't seen any lost children about. Right.
Tis a long time.
Studded leather armor for 18 gold. It's a shit armor, but it's an armor. Affordable armor then. Take it. Right, I'm going to the Flame Quarter and I think I'll try to join them. Seems a good idea to have some kind of support network or allies. Order of the Flame, Grey Ward's Armory. Okay, there seems to be additional shops and places to visit here, so we probably should visit the Radiant Quarter too.
Hello there.
This boisterous Tainted seems overjoyed to see you. Greetings and welcome. What can I get for you today? Okay, this is the armor shop then. We have about 100. Enough for change. Do you have basic shields? No. But more or less an equivalent of that. I have to buy armor. I'll buy a solid leather armor because I don't really have that much coin. I could buy a Planeswalker shield. It's plus. It's basically a large shield with a shitty enchantment. It's still better than nothing. Now we are so poor, we literally have 5 gold. And I think it would be better to give it to Talon. Right. 15 armor class, 16 armor. Not a good situation, but at least it's not totally hopeless anymore. I wouldn't be afraid to face some rats at this point. However, the experience point situation is... that's not good. Arena. I think we are not capable of handling an arena. I don't want to go the Order of the Flame yet. Based on the neutral order, it seems like you can pretty much join there or not do anything else. I want to see what the shop in the Radiant Order is, and probably stick my nose in the Royal Quarter, if for nothing else to map the map itself. It seems like the Gate Divers is where we should go. Maybe deal with the ghost situation, the bar. Herbs and tinctures. So the potion salesman of sorts.
Hello.
And recipes. Right, we can't afford to buy any of this shit. Book of Elixirs. Thank you very much. It doesn't cost anything. The Radiant Way and a painter.
Hello.
The tainted before you seems mesmerized by the image before him, dabbing down paints in graceful passes. Paint in graceful passes. He pauses for a moment as you try to get his attention. Yes. What are you working on? This? It's a commission work, not something that stirs my heart, but I suppose I must eat. I can tell that it's not particularly inspired. Yes. I find that only things of great beauty inspire me these days, though I find it infrequently now. Thing of great beauty. Can I take a seat? No. I can just...
Hello.
Right. King Quarter. Royal Quarter. That's where we should be going. I think we might be biting a little bit too much if we just try to head out there in our current situation. Gate Divers. Gate Divers and the Soul Sea Celestial. We'll start with those. It's another... yeah. That's the secret door. That's where we need to go. You have an uneasy feeling about this. Perhaps you should return once you have more experience and better equipment. Right. So that basically settles it. A splint mail. So that's something. It's a splint mail. Yeah, 3 extra armor class for Nerve Talon. Royal Palace entrance. Right, I'll be ending things here. There's a convenient thunderstorm starting anyway, so I need to shut down things. Let's see the Flame Quarter organization. I'm hoping that by joining there's some benefit to us. If it's just trouble for us, then that's probably not what we should be doing. Order of the Flame. Offering Bow.